So what's occurring? So I was happily dray jetting, minding my own business, and the Ford stops. It revved and then it died. And I thought, oh, it had 3 bars of fuel in it. It shouldn't run out yet. So I hastily went back, filled it with fuel, tried bleeding it. It just wouldn't bleed. It wouldn't bleed at all. I pressurised it, put a compressor in the tank and give that a bit of back pressure. Still wouldn't bleed. So I've looked on the internet and it turns out there's a tiny gauze in the bottom of the tank, which is great because I've got to empty the tank now and see if it's obviously bunged in the bottom of the tank, and the sludge in the pre-filter was shocking actually. It was like that black sludge, and it sucked it through and dribbled it into the filter. Here's a picture. So I knew I've got problems, and actually we don't get a lot of problems with fuel generally. This tractor does a lot of just moving irrigator reels about for a few months, and then that's it parked up then. So ultimately the fuel sits in there a lot. So I expect this superbug problem. Is it called fuel bug? Superbug? I don't know. Anyway, it's caught up with us now, and I've got to get this bottom of the tank freed off again. So I've pulled the bottom radiator away, and it seems as that I think the outlet is on the bottom of that. Also, I just can't find where the fuel comes out the bottom of the tank. Not unless it comes out the top of the tank, but well, I don't know. I'm going to dig this out and see what's there. I could pop tomatoes in this soil in here. Is that much of it? Is that getting there? It's beautiful. This is a fairly simple tractor to work on. It's the sort of thing you'd have at college for practicing. Oh, I was hoping for a pipe there and there's not. That's a shame. Oh, that is a shame. Where does the fuel come out? Oh, is it here? I think it's there. It's buried. That's it. Good. Let's see if we can chip that out. A moment of unbrightness. So we fill the fuel up here, and I thought that was the fuel tank. I thought it was a bit small, but that pipe here, that one just found, goes on that big pipe here to a tank here. So I guess this is where the my problem lies, probably in there. So my new problem is, do I still suck all the fuel out there? And that means getting it out here will be a problem. So I was looking in the wrong place. That's why I can't find the outlet. So I probably got crud in both tanks, but you'd think it would mellow away into that one. Better get my thinking caps on. So this is the outlet. This is why it pays to have a cup of tea, think about it, and then come back. Glove off if this gets messy quick. So if no fuel comes out in a moment, plug the pipe, there's no wrong with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the It's not blocked in the tank, that's good. Look, they've got nice smelly hands. So this is the inlet pipe. I am going to, well, I presume this is the one what's blocked up. At the minute, with all that full head of pressure, the diesel is higher than the filter. So logic says to me this should be whooshing out, and this tap here should stop it. That's fully open. So I'm going to take this pipe off and see if it comes out. I'm guessing, I mean, this is quite a dinky little pipe for is it a 90 horsepower tractor? Quite dinky, so I'm guessing it's blocked on the elbow where the tap goes through the orifice. I've got clean clothes on, so it's inevitable I get lathered with diesel. Can we get out of the way? This is where you knock your prop away and you slam your fingers on here or on there. I nearly did it yesterday. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, that's good. That is good. So from the tank this way, because the diesel's coming out there, you can see that's fuel slug in there. That's not supposed to be there. So I'm going to take this tap off and clean it out. So I've got these for the hydraulic pipes, and I keep one in my toolbox. However, I bet it's going to be too big for this. Oh no! Oh, that is a result. To hold it up there somehow. So as long as it's there, it doesn't leak. Trouble is I can't move now to a arse. Sketchy. Right. So, see this here? This will come out like a little brown slug. Actually, you'd think it was a slug. We had this on the potato picker twice twice this year and the year before. an airline, I'll just blow it out backwards, but I haven't got one here. Actually, I'll just try a bit of brake clean. There's no filters on it, so it should just drop it down. It's still bunged. Where is it? It's not coming out at all, so I'm going to take that tap off. Can you hear that bird singing? Yes, well codged up. I'm going to take this back to the yard and blow it out. We'll get a new O-ring for that as well. Good, that's the result. No, at least I don't have to take the fuel tank off. So actually I just put the brake cleaner back from reverse and blew it back the other way, and it came straight out. So switch that tap off now, and that's stopped the diesel running. Clean that pre-sediment bowl out. Really could do with a new one, but I looked online last night and they're a bit harder to get than I thought. I'll have to keep looking. But this is the bit on that picture with all the gunk. That O-ring is not actually needed. Ooh. I just need to tighten that down a bit. I undid this a bit last night, thinking this was the bit for taking this filter off, and I soon realised it wasn't. Again, it really could do with a big O-ring for this plastic bowl against the top, but equally, I haven't got one of them either. Soon turns it into a bit of a botch job. Mind, if it doesn't leak, it'll be fine. So this tractor we bought for a retiring neighbour. It wasn't pretty when we got it, but it's always started impeccably. And we've not really done a lot to it. Changed the oil a few times, a few batteries, a few bits and bobs. It's not too pretty, but then we leave it out on the irrigator reels, so I don't want it to look pretty, else it'd be gone. If I switch that on, or open the breather and give it some juice, that fills up. Yeah, let's hope it'll fill up quicker than that. Oh, it is filling up. Good stuff. switch it off again whilst I put that other filter out. I've ordered a new lift pump because I knew that was dicky from last time. So I'll get the filter on for the old filter on for today. I'll get this lot bolted down again. Look. I don't think they're metric, proper coarse threaded stuff, never sees up as much. Oh, there we are. So under these brass bits is like a rubber squeezy washer, and I don't know if we're going to replace that. You can buy the washers, the squeeze down washers on their own. Never seen them before. I'm putting the, well, unwillingly, I'm putting the old canister on because my new one's not coming for a couple of days. Like I said, the problem is there, not here, but I guess it still won't changing. Right, I'll undo this. There's a bleeder there I need to undo. That's not an original because it hits the filter. Right. I thought it'd fill that one up before pumping out of here. Oh, there we go. Oh, it is full. It's sorry, it's just that white bit makes it look not full. Well, that's pumping okay today. Oh, if it's just, oh, it must have just been blocked before. No, just try starting it up. Let's see if it starts, shall we? poured a huge amount of air in when I was trying it yesterday before I realised. I think I'm going to crack an injector off. It says in the book not to, but I didn't read the book. Yeah, it says it's self-priming and the pump's self-priming, but I think with trying to turn it over for probably too much yesterday, it's probably pulled a lot of that dead air into the system. There's probably a lot to get out. I can't force this round. If I just keep pumping that, I don't think it'll pump it back to tank. Apparently that's a bleeder and that's the bleeder there, and there's no others, so I kind of think it has to be injected. Cinder cover. Just noticed somebody's run over that. Really useful. Oh. Sounds better. Must have been on for ages. Quite delighted how well this sounds. It doesn't sound like a John Deere or anything, it's not as near as nice as that, but for this thing it sounds pretty damn good. It's better when you can't hear it at all though.